So we talk about freediving being one of the most underutilized sports in human performance, and I still believe that to a large degree. I think largely the waterman type sports that incorporate things from the freediving community are the most underutilized things. And a few of the things that we should really be thinking about is from a state or mental state type of situation. You see people in this industry who are very calm, very non-reactive, and have an incredible relationship with carbon dioxide and oxygen. They're very CO2 tolerant and they're very oxygen efficient because that's what it takes to hold one's breath for extended periods of time. The other part of this is from a physiological perspective, obviously the CO2 tolerance development. They're learning to deal with higher levels of CO2, and why? Because that's the trigger to breathe. But they're also training the body on how to be, like I was talking about earlier as well, oxygen efficient, which is helping them utilize all the oxygen coming off those red blood cells, right? Versus limited supplies when we overbreathe, right? When you're not breathing or you're teaching yourself how to be more CO2 tolerant, you're actually becoming more oxygen efficient to a large degree. These things are huge for any athlete in any sport, right? Any sport. Calm, physiologically, we're talking about oxygen efficient. And then from a mechanical standpoint, they have to use their diaphragm and learn to use that diaphragm really well so that they can get lots of air in, they can expand that rib cage. So they're using a lot or even more of those other respiratory muscles as well to learn how to create more capacity, and having to lock things down, learning tricks that a lot of us don't know about, but more or less they put themselves into a mechanically advantageous place because of the amount of breath work and things they're doing that work around breathing or respiration.